I know.
Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. We're talking today to the creator of Pairings the Series, Ed Robinson, and the music supervisor for Pairings the Series, Rob Goki. If you have any questions for either one of them, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. 1-800-336-2225. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Now, did I get that right? Music supervisor?
Composer, actually. Music composer.
Music composer for pairingstheseries.com. And you can find additional information on Pairings the Series at facebook.com/pairings or coldcasttv.com.
Just coldcast.tv, yeah.
Coldcast.tv. So, guys, tell us a little bit about Pairings the Series. We're going to hear a clip coming into the next segment from your trailer. But for anybody that hasn't heard of Pairings the Series, what's the premise?
Well, the premise is just that in this day and age that cooking makes men sexy. So we're really the first scripted comedy series that is food-based. So we're actually really excited because Coldcast is creating a food and cooking channel that they're launching the day that Pairings releases, because they wanted a scripted show for to launch their channel. And just the general premise is that it's about Alan Wallace, who's kind of a nerdy gentleman and he's not very good with women, and his friends and family convince him to start cooking for women on his dates instead of hiding the fact that he's a cook. And as he starts doing that, he has more success.
Very nice. Women love a guy that cooks. I've heard it before.
Yes, it seems to be a theme these days.
It's definitely true.
Cool. I think so. Yeah, definitely. And did the premise come from your personal life? Do you cook?
Yeah, if you've
yourself?
met my wife, she's a lot more attractive than I am. So that's I'm pretty sure because I cook really well is the only reason that she sticks around. So
I think you're very
There you
attractive, Ed. That's why I took this gig.
Nice. So it is based on your life, and you have had these experiences yourself.
Yes, the story in general is very personal to me. As you watch the series, you'll see a lot of things that, while it's not necessarily completely based off of my life, all the themes are very similar to things that have happened to me.
Very cool. And Rob, how did you get involved in doing the music composition?
Well, Ed and I have known each other in the web series world in the past, and we run in the same circles. So I was the first person that he called, or at least that's what he tells me. I was probably like the 8th person that he called.
Very nice.
Like we have to settle for Rob. All right.
I had to pay him in order to score this. So immediately when he sent me the scripts, I loved it, and he calls it a comedy, but there's a lot of drama in there too, and that's what appealed to me. So it's a really cute story, and I liked the characters before it was ever, for 1 minute of it was even shot, and so I felt invested.
It sounds like a great show. I'm interested I'm excited for our audience to hear this clip that's coming up, because I think it's going to explain it a little bit better than you can just by talking about it.
Yeah.
And you guys have a premiere coming up on this Sunday, right?
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We're all set to go. It's going to be at Busby's East,
Awesome.
which is on Wilshire near the SAG building. And yeah, Sunday at 6 o'clock. We actually do the screening at 7 o'clock. You're welcome to come on down. There's still space.
Check it out, guys. And you can be found on eventbrite.com.
Yeah, eventbrite.com. Just look at their calendar, and we're a public event. You should be able to see us right there. You can get a free ticket.
Great. Tell us about some of the challenges. What were some of the things that were a little more difficult about shooting the series?
The two biggest challenges, I would say, would be first the food. I mean, it's kind of akin to working with pets or children on camera. It's just having actors eat the same food over and over and over again is very difficult. Plus, you have to make the food. It was very important to me to make the food look real, like something, because one of the things that we're doing is we'll have all the recipes of the characters are eating on the website, so that you'll be able to prepare the recipes at home. So I wanted them to look like what you'll be able to eat at home. But you have to do several takes of cooking, so you have to have all of that food, but you have to have it, raw and halfway done and all done, because you can't take the time to sit there and cook lamb shakes that need to braise for 3 hours. So I have to have several lamb shanks braised, 4 hours before the show, and then have raw lamb shakes that I can brown on camera, and then some browned lamb shanks I can pour the beer over chopped vegetables, all sorts of stuff. It was a lot of work just before we started the show.
I can imagine.
The other big challenge was I wrote a sushi restaurant into the script, and finding that location was very challenging. But we were lucky with the Sushi Central in Culver City area let us use their sushi restaurant, and we filmed there for a day and got all of our sushi stuff done.
Very nice. Go eat at Sushi Central, guys.
Yeah, they're good. I
feel like I should have spent more time on set. Knowing, like, if I could go back in time knowing all the food that you had, I'd just show up. Hey, guys, I'm the composer.
Did you even have
Here,
craft services?
Well, I did, but
didn't
most
need it.
of craft service was, what I finished making.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you said that there's going to be a recipe or a particular dish that goes along with each episode.
Yeah, basically the opening credits of each episode will be one or multiple of the characters cooking on camera, and you'll see close-ups of them making the food, and then that recipe and maybe even another that you see in the show. That particular episode will be featured on the website, so you can actually make that recipe yourself.
That's really awesome. I'm obsessed with the cooking channel and diners, drive-ins, and dives, and
I
those
love
shows.
that show. Yeah. Well, the whole world. I mean, there's two. There's the cooking channel. There's the Food Network.
Mm-hmm.
It's many food blogs these days. I think the whole world is obsessed with cooking and food.
Has this ever been done before? The idea to combine food with a web series?
Well, there's definitely been movies. Julie and Julia, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, that kind of stuff. Web series, I don't think have been done before. The closest I can think of is Kitchen Confidential, which was.
It was a Fox show.
Yeah, it was a Fox show. It got canceled, unfortunately, a little early on, even though I've heard good things about the show. But it was a drama. It wasn't really a comedy like what we're doing, or dramedy. But it wasn't. It was the memoirs of, and I'm blanking on the gentleman's name right now, but famous cook, Anthony Bourdain. It was based on Anthony Bourdain's memoirs.
Kitchen Confidential was?
Yeah,
Really?
I believe so. I hope
Interesting.
I'm not wrong.
Huh. I love Anthony Bourdain. You guys, if you have any questions for either Ed Robinson or Rob Goki of Pairings, the series, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225. And we're going to be back to talk to you guys a little more. And coming up, we're going to play a clip of your trailer.
Sounds good.
Good stuff. We'll be back in just a moment on La La Land today on CRN Digital Talk.
They say the women treat you fine on Broadway. Looking at them